If Troll 2 is the best worst movie, what's the worst movie? I don't really know, but if they ever made a documentary about the making of Nuki, it would be a less depressing documentary than if it were about dying children. All I can say is that somewhere Claudio Fragasso is kicking himself that he didn't make this movie. And I kinda wish he did make this, because for all of Troll 2's faults, I get the gist of the thing. But Nuki is such an incoherent mess of epic proportions that I actually miss the subtle touch of a Joe D'Amato production. Usually when something is called one of the worst films ever made, I shrug it off and say, there's worse films out there, trust me. No, not in this case. The public is right. Nuki deserves a spot right alongside the Bat Pussies and the Night of Horrors of this world. We can thank the fine folks at Lars International for this one, a company so proud of their product that it's not even on their IMDb page. Oops, I think the universe just sharded. That's a nice way to start this off.
Don't be silly, Nuki. What's down there? It's the blue planet, the wind, the water, dangerous.
Yeah, you know, it's the planet we both picked up English from. Frankly, I think someone needs to warn the military. Cursor from Automan just went rogue. These two stars are actually two aliens named Nuki and Miko, who both crash land on Earth. And you can tell because everyone's Commodore 64s start going insane. It even ruined this person's video football game. Other than the aliens, the lead character is Steve Railsback, who is given the most lackluster character intro I've ever seen.
Listen, this is urgent. Take the next flight to Nairobi and then charter a helicopter and go to Arapi, Central Africa.
Things look pretty hectic.
And hurry. This is important. I'm waiting for your report.
He looked like he was waiting for the director to yell out action. I think he's just disappointed that he's not holding a Garfield phone. So Nuki crashes in Africa, and Miko, well, crashed somewhere else. I'm not sure, because all of a sudden, they're wheeling him into this military base, and it didn't even show us his capture. Did he just land at their front door? Well, bad luck on his part. This is very humiliating for Miko, too. What looks like his mouth is actually his anus. You know, I always wondered what Rockbiter's crap looked like. So this is a movie about a couple of aliens who get split up on Earth, causing one of them to go off on his own adventures with children. Fuck, why am I doing this for E.T. Week? I should have saved it for Mac and Me Week. And this movie's a lot shittier than Mac and Me, so I'm guessing it was endorsed by Hardee's. Christ, this costume can't even blink in unison. This is pathetic. Hey, ever see a naked Roseanne in the moonlight? These aliens have Dr. Brigitte Nielsen confused as well.
No bones or organs. Heart signals without a heart. Brainwaves without a brain. And he's breathing without a lung.
Right? It's almost like they're an alien or something. You know, I don't think this is acting. I think this actor is trying to tell us that he's struggling for air.
Nico! Are you receiving me?
Sorry, Nuki. The moon can't help you now, but you just killed millions of people with the tides. Nuki looks sort of like he was created by a cheap parent who made their kid's own Tommy Pickles costume for Halloween.
Whatever this is, ladies, this is the property of the United States of America and top secret.
It's the property of Top Secret? Okay, well that was a much better movie. I think the scientists saw Battlefield Earth and just assumed all aliens stick enemas up their nose.
What a sun. First everything dark, now everything burning. What's a planet?
Okay, so he's allergic to the sun now? His name is Nuki! Funny how he's named after something that could give you radiation poisoning, much like watching this movie. At first he spends a lot of his time roaming around Africa, attempting to talk to animals.
Wait! Don't run away! I need your help! Wait!
There you go. Let's go to Africa and piss off a bunch of animals with a stupid costume. If this movie doesn't end with a mauling, I'm gonna be very pissed. He's trying to find his way back to America so he can save his brother Miko. Don't worry, Nuki. Give it time and Jim Carrey will pop out of that rhino's ass. This costume, it really does make the goblins from Troll 2 look amazing enough to be in Lord of the Rings.
What is this? I don't know. I'm looking for America.
Does it matter if you're in America? Apparently, everyone on Earth and in the galaxy speaks perfect English. Wait a minute, if he can teleport, why the hell is he walking everywhere? And every time it cuts to the science lab, it shows an exterior shot of this building. So are they operating out of someone's apartment complex? I don't know how to tell you this, Nuki, but I think you're pregnant. See? You just squeezed out a turtle. Also, weird question, but is he nude? I mean, is that skin covering him or some kind of half-space shirt? Either way, he looks like a bag of trash.
Here we go. Yippee!
Wait, so he can just turn into that falling star anytime he wants? It should be a lot easier than he thinks to get to America. And if they can teleport and turn into stars, why isn't this one escaping?
June 13th, 9 a.m. Space Foundation Confidential Report. Test Program 2 has started. Dr. Barbara Rhinestone is studying the specimen's feedback signals under extreme conditions.
This movie is so action-packed that it explains the action to us by showing us the outside of a building. Not that what goes on inside is any more important.
Nairobi Airport Hotel? Dr. Harvey, please.
Let me check. Sorry, madam. He's already checked out.
Oh, you already left. Thank you, bye.
Goodbye, madam.
I don't know who that character was or what she was talking about. That was the entire scene. Maybe she just needed help because her ear was stuck in a fan.
Test Program 3 has started to clarify contradictory results in the preceding test series.
Who is saying this? This voice doesn't match any of the scientists in the movie. And when the voiceover isn't talking, the computers are telling us which tests are being performed on Miko instead of just showing us. Also, if you didn't know the alien's name is Nuki, so far a majority of the dialogue is just the aliens calling out each other's names.
Nuki! 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 Nuki!
Oh, Bugs Bunny, did you ever make a wrong turn this time? And what was Nuki doing underground? Is he looking for the buried Nuki 2600 cartridges? Someone here is bound to help him get to America.
What do you want?
America?
You gibbering idiot! Ask the king! Just ask the king!
So it's the fucking zookeeper all of a sudden? I thought he looked a little like Kevin James. Is this a talking animal movie or an alien movie? Because I'm a little too not 5 years old to want both. Ew, that looks like a runny nose, but he really just ejaculated. Haven't seen enough inexplicable powers yet? Well, let's give him another.
Don't shoot!
Oh no, it makes the actor attempt to act frozen. This is seriously the worst Gods Must Be Crazy movie ever. For some reason, this all has to do with a poverty-stricken African village, and maybe if they wait long enough, it'll turn into a musical about Mormonism. Steve Railsback is flown in to search for Nuki, and good thing they narrowed it down on the map.
There is nothing wrong here in Orapi.
Of course, it's not like the house behind him is on fire. Nuki breaks into the town to get some help from another talking monkey.
You like candy? Have some. Look, it's the same color as my shirt. It's delicious.
I'd ask why the animals talk in this flick, but so far, they're the most three-dimensional characters. Never mind that, because he's got a couple of child actors to save from a live cat. I sure hope this cat is hungry. That'll cut down on a lot of the annoying characters. Given that I'm positive this actor can't see out of this costume, I wonder if the director warned him that he'd be doing this in front of a wild animal.
Miko, America.
Okay,
We find America for you.
Oh, please.
Empa.
Just turn into a star and find it yourself!
Research will continue on June 15th. The object under observation is being automatically controlled by the Eddy computer system.
Oops, did somebody leave the Exposition 5000 on? Wait, how the hell did Miko escape? That seems like it'd be a much more important scene than monkeys talking.
You won't be able to move. You're falling asleep. Asleep. Asleep.
Oh, I didn't know this computer had the Vincent Price add-on. While Miko's trying to escape, Nuki is filling his time by stealing a helicopter? You can already fly! Well, now he can talk to his monkey via radio.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Nuki, I can hear you.
Miko, I'm coming. Miko.
You're looking just as silly as usual, you old clown, but you'll never catch him. Forget it. Believe me.
You can't convince me George Lucas didn't write this movie. Yeah, here's a good idea. Let's clumsily fly this helicopter over these women and children. Meanwhile, Miko breaks into another computer room, even though he was put to sleep in the last scene.
I am Miko. And who are you?
EDDI, Electronic Digital Data Intelligence. How do you know my code?
Yeah, he also serves as the movie's narrator. Ask him anything. Apparently, he knows everything that's going on.
Ooh, what are you doing to me?
The hell? Did they give the computer a G-spot? Computers are boring. I need one of Nuki's shenanigans.
Sangoma?
Wait, so now he has telekinetic abilities? I think I get Nuki's powers now. He has magical powers that could come in very handy for him, only he's taken an oath to never use them for anything useful. Case in point, he makes himself disappear while the others practice their Benny Hill routine. They're probably chasing Nuki because he looks like a baked potato. Smarter than Miko, I guess, who puts himself back into the laboratory instead of escaping. I have the feeling that the actors here really don't want to be in this movie.
Sir, may I go?
Yes.
Because of Nuki's dickery, the local witch doctor wants to sacrifice the two children, only instead he banishes them. The fuck? Did they just walk into the sun? In case you missed that scene, it's repeated for you moments later.
The witch doctor has thrown the twins, Toki and Tico, out of the village. He sent them out there into the bushveld alone.
I know. It was hilarious.
It's becoming dark.
Yes, but it's much darker in this shot than in that one. Let's hope Nuki gets out here, but soon.
No, it's Nuki!
Are you sure? It keeps changing colors every shot. It could be some other ridiculous alien. Oh, thanks, Nuki. We asked you to keep us warm, and all you did was turn our campfire into a Shankara stone. Hey, look, they got his eyes to blink correctly. You know, in a bad movie, you gotta cherish the little things. In this movie's case, it's getting the fucking costume to work. What else is going on in Area 50 Yawn?
You smell good.
Excuse me?
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Lovely. He's speaking with the enthusiasm of someone who hates the person they're on a date with, but still wants to seal the deal. I'm honestly quite envious of everybody in the science lab scenes, because they don't have to witness what goes on in the next scene. I should be used to shit like this by now, but even I still get surprised and depressed. A fucking dance sequence! Hey look, it's Thursday night at the roadside strip joint. If they pan the camera over to the right, I'm sure we'll see Uhura doing the same dance. And it doesn't stop there. Look, he creates a heart-shaped ass in the sky. I've got an awesome idea, Nuki. How about you fly us somewhere where we won't die? What's that? You'd rather stay and screw around on this motorcycle? Okay, well that worked.
Space Foundation, 4 p.m., June 15th. Nothing unusual to report. The data analyzing process continues.
Then why am I watching this scene? Okay. Maybe something interesting will happen.
0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1.
Nope. In fact, the computer starts critiquing the movie itself.
Oh, this is boring. I hate it.
And adding this godforsaken alien isn't helping your scene either.
I'll show you what music is.
Oh yes, that's fun. I like music.
No, that's not music. That's stomp. After that dire scene, we get a nice little conflict here with good scientist and bad scientist.
This little creature will make us all the pioneers of space research.
Harvey hates tests on living creatures.
Who's Harvey? Never thought I'd be so glad to be back in the deserts of Africa. Will something hilarious happen, please? Ha! Oh, Steve Railsback, thank God. You played Charles Manson. You'll know what to do.
What happened? Snake bite, Dr. Harvey.
Oh, so I guess he's Harvey. Sorry for not knowing the name of the main character. Harvey takes the injured boy away and then leaves the other one, while Nuki appears out of nowhere and is shot by a poacher, all in a matter of 2 seconds. I think I get it now. Nuki and his twin are separated and being tested, while these twins are now also separated and distanced from their home as well. Hang on a sec. I need to make a call. Hey, Matt. Quick favor. Is there any way you could jump on here in a few minutes and shout out your magic word? No, I didn't realize it was 5 in the morning there. How was I supposed to know you had a funeral to go to this morning? I'm sure your milkman was very competent and he'll be sorely missed. Alright, we'll give his family my regards. Jesus. Symbolism.
You must be a strong kid to survive out there that long.
He was only out there for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, the computer grows a conscience and disagrees with how the other alien is being treated.
Stop this. You're killing my friend.
Hey, what you're saying isn't matching your subtitles. Miko escapes again and...
Who are you?
I'm Tico. Help Nuki. He's in danger.
Really? How is this happening? And if this computer has the ability to cause this guy here to pretend to be a clown...
Let's have a big hand for Peepo the Clown.
Then why can't it help Miko escape? Not that it matters, he just returned to his chamber anyway. At least his quarters are a lot nicer than Nuki's. Oh, thank God, he's being rescued by Shtick. The nun even steps in to halt plans for Nuki to be sold.
Yes. Well, Shady is his middle name.
Oh boy, cheese and crackers. You really showed him.
Space Foundation, June 17th, 12:30 p.m. All control units functional. Nothing unusual to report. Everything under control.
Thanks! Inside, Miko finally asks for some help in escaping, and boy is it ever suspenseful.
If you don't let me go, I will die.
Well, I'll think about it. Okay, you win.
Well, that sure took a lot of convincing. Now do something creepy.
I am Eddie, your friend.
Nuki, however, shows off his montage power, and the two trek across the entire country. And not once does the boy point out that Nuki can fucking fly.
We'll follow the sun. We'll find your brother. Don't worry.
Good idea, except come morning, you'll start walking back the way you came. Oh, is there anything else going on in the science lab?
Space Foundation, June 19th, 2:45 a.m. Nothing special to report.
Right on. Good scientist calls up Railsback and, hey, that's the shot from earlier in the movie when they introduced Railsback.
Final report. The specimen has not been found. Dr. Glynn has tendered his resignation. Dr. Rhinestone is now deputy head of research. All reports of Dr. Eric Harvey are missing. Pamela Carter has left on vacation for the Virgin Islands.
It's amazing that even with this computer explaining shit to us that we never see, the movie is still 100 minutes long. Nuki and company steal a vehicle, which goes about as well as the motorcycle scene. Oh damn, there goes the raft. Oh wait, it's Nuki. Nuki's costume floats away, then when it washes up to shore, the actor gets back inside of it and acts sick. When the two can't make it any further, Nuki comes up with the best idea I've heard yet.
I have an idea. If we can't walk, we can fly together.
You don't fucking say! And they got his mouth to move? This night couldn't get any better.
But how can I fly?
You talk to Miko. You know America, so you can fly.
Wait, so the kid can fly too? Okay, so why didn't either one of them attempt this useful fucking power? The two land on a shore full of empty houses, and I kid you not, Nuki appears to die, leading us to one of the biggest bullshit endings I've seen, at least in the last couple months.
I wish that Toki was here, and Mom, and Sister Anne, and that Miko finds Nuki alive.
And he gets his wish. Those characters show up on this random beach out of the fucking blue. They find Nuki alive, and Railsback appears with Miko, even though it didn't show either one of them escape. Works out, we didn't see him get captured either. Might as well leave out the escape scene too. And all ends happily.
You staying here a while?
I don't think I'll have much of a choice.
How is there still 5 minutes of this movie left? Oh, they gotta take the talking monkey with them too. Then they turn into things my cat would chase around. The end. Good thing I reviewed this movie on Hump Day, because I feel like I just got fucked. Nuki is bad. Really, really, really fucking bad. Some movies like Chatterbox and Stewardesses 3D are certainly stupid to watch, but Nuki? I feel fucking dumber having sat through all 100 minutes of this piece of shit. Maybe that'll work out and I'll start enjoying the trash I have to watch in the future. Because guess what? Half of my brain is now missing. And by the way, this was subtle.
America! Help us!
The movie actually has two directors, one who didn't make anything else, and another whose IMDb biography boasts that he has 39 years of experience. 39 years. All of that really doesn't mean shit, does it? When you've made Nuki.
You know something, lady? You suck.